Welcome back to another video. Wanted to get this video out as promised. This may be a little shorter one, but this will be a video or lesson series, so stick with me and stay tuned. As it was in the days of Noah, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. That's Matthew chapter 24, verse 37. But the passage really begins at verse 36. So it'll be Matthew chapter 24, verses 36 through 39. Verse 37 says, Jesus says, as it was in the days of Noah, so shall his coming be. The word day there is not an interval of 24 hours or a 24-hour time period, but it originates from both the Hebrew and the Greek words meaning a period of time or a time period. Like two other words in the Greek New Testament, you have times and seasons. So times originates from the word chronos, and then seasons originate from the word kairos. Well, chronos is clock time, and kairos is a set period of time when events will occur. Similar to the word day, a period of time. Okay, then Jesus says in verse 37, for in that time before the flood, they were eating, drinking, marrying, given into marriage, up until the day that Noah boarded the ark, or boarded the boat. So Jesus is referring to the time period that Noah lived in before the great deluge or the great flood. People were going about their daily business, living life as normal, unconcerned about the coming judgment, the great flood, because they were adamant about living life as normal. And they were also unprepared. When you continue to read verse 39, and it says that they didn't know that it would happen, but they did know. They didn't want to know. They were unconcerned. God himself provided a way for them to know, because 120 years Noah preached that it was going to rain. So God provided a way for them to be prepared, but they were unconcerned about it, and they rejected it until the flood came. Then their eyes came open, but it was too late. And 40 days and 40 nights, it rained. God unlocked the heavens, and he unlocked the earth. Water coming down, water coming up. There was no way for them to escape. And they were all swept away, washed away. Right? God washed out the planet. And Jesus said, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. Now he sets up a contrast. Y'all pardon this noise out here. Out here enjoying this cool weather. But he sets up a contrast between two time periods. And within the contrast, there are similarities, but also differences. In Noah's time, they went about their daily business, living life as normal before the great flood, but God provided a way for them to be prepared, but they rejected it. Now here's the other time period, the time period before Jesus comes. The similarity is they're living life as normal, going about their daily business, living life as normal. But here is the difference between Noah's time and the time before the Lord Jesus comes. People see now destruction, desolation. They see the earth is convulsing. They can see it. Like they can see the desolation. They can see the destruction. They can see the signs prefiguring the coming of Jesus Christ. They can see the signs. They see the turmoil. They see the catastrophic events taking place. But they're still adamant about living life as normal. Here's the other similarity. Just like God provided a message for people to be prepared in Noah's day, he also prepared a message for the people of the grace age or the church age, the gospel. But people are adamant about living life as normal, and they reject the message. They reject it because they're just adamant about living life as normal. And it just don't make sense. It's not supposed to make sense. We just supposed to believe. Noah preached 120 years, it's gonna rain. Here it is, 6 to 10,000 years later. There's still messengers of the gospel of Jesus Christ heralding the message. And people are adamant about living life as normal and reject the message that will prepare them to escape. See y'all in the next video.